It's time to push the envelope. I got a petal from Flower Petals, and apparently it's an envelope filter. Let's crack it open, see what the heck is actually going on here. All right, here we go. Time to find out what this thing looks like. Ta-da! Oh, that's a pretty design. Flower Petals always coming in hot with the floral looks because it's in the name. Hosta V2 filter. Multiple manuals here. All right, let's get it plugged in and I'll read all these words and then we'll figure out what it sounds like. I'm not going to remember any of it. I'm in trouble. I always forget. Every single time I demo a flower petal, I forget what a ridiculous deep dive they are. You could explore this thing your whole life and never get to the end. How do they even come up with something like this? This is ridiculous. Every single knob and switch has secondary and tertiary settings. Ridiculous. I'm gonna barely scratch the surface of this petal. Go read the manual. Go just like, and it's not like the manual's crazy, but every sentence is like, do this if you want this, but then hold this and do that if you want this and blah, blah, blah. And just like every single thing has multiple things going on. There's no way I'm gonna be able to cover all of it. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's cover the basics. Just everything that's on the face of the pedal. We've got the on or hold foot switch, the tap and ramp foot switch. We have got level, which is also the attack. Frequency, which is only the frequency. Depth, which is also drift depth. Shape and release, and also ramp speed. 3 different settings on this knob. Speed, sensitivity, ramp 2, and drift speed. Somehow 4 settings on this knob. Okay, and then you've got the Q control and your subdivision control on this. Then you've got 3 settings on this switch. You've got auto wah, you have fixed wah, which if I understand correctly, when you plug in an expression pedal, you can turn this into just a traditional wah, like a crybaby, where you can wah back and forth. And then there is an envelope filter on the right side of that switch. This one, the ramping switch, I have a feeling I'm gonna barely skim this. Up, latch, and down for ramp. And then momentary and drift, I'm assuming for the hold feature? Possibly? Good luck, Ryan. Oh man. Also, it's got MIDI ins and outs on the back for all your nitty-gritty MIDI needs. You've got the expression jack over here with a switch for tap or expression control. Yeah, there's no way I'm getting to all of this. So let's just scratch the surface and see what we can discover. By the way, I'm gonna be using my Gretsch Electromatic Sparkle Jet here, running into the motherboard. If I need a drive or a reverb or delay, I'll be using the ship's pedal board here to bring that into the mix. And of course, I'm running into the 1, 2.
Princeton's rig.
Thanks, Tony!
You are welcome.
Tony is so helpful, isn't she? All right, let's get into it. Here is my dry signal. That's all you need to know. Here is the Hosta version 2 in the auto wah setting with everything up on noon. It's doing it! It's doing an auto wah. An auto wah, by the way, goes up and down like a modulation, where an envelope filter senses your playing dynamics and shifts. So let's try to dial in the sound of this with each knob. It's gritty right now. Let's see if we can dial that out. Frequency. Sounds like it sets the center point of the frequency. Depth. Shape. Are we in the shape setting or the release setting? We're in the shape setting because there is a square wave. So we've got square, sine, peak. Is that what we call that? Triangle, and an arc. Let's put it back on sine for the time being. Speed. And Q. What are the auto closed captions saying when I do that? Oh, we got a siren! The neighbors will love that one. All right, that sounds pretty decent. Maybe a little brighter with the frequency. All right, I want to try out that envelope filter now. Well, here is the fixed setting. Got to check that out as well. That's just like a cocked wah sound, right? From what I understand, if you plug in an expression pedal, you can use the fixed setting as a traditional wah, where you're ramping it back and forth, and you can set your heel and your toe settings and stuff like that. It's all in the manual. Go read the manual. So this is the envelope setting. Let's get crazy with it. All right, okay, so in the envelope setting, it automatically goes to a release setting for this knob. And then maybe the sensitivity for this one. There we go, I'm understanding what's happening. And then maybe attack for level? No, that's still level. So how do I get to the attack setting? I'm gonna assume I hold this down. I think I adjusted the attack. Let's try that. Go in the other direction. I don't know if I did. Maybe I did. Maybe I did something else. Might be getting myself in trouble here, twisting stuff without knowing what I'm doing. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I might not be doing anything. But there's a classic envelope filter sound. that cue gets so extreme so quick. Oh man, that cuts right through you. That's ridiculous. There we go. I need to throw some reverb and some delay at that. Sounds like a laser gun. I don't think there's a lot of note left there. Of course, I'm jumping right into very extreme settings because that's what I like to do. I have a feeling this is the sort of thing where you've got a sound in your mind that you haven't been able to achieve with any other pedal. And just the wealth of control that's going on here is going to make that sound possible. But you're going to get this and you're going to feel guilty because you're going to dial in that perfect sound that you've been imagining, and you're going to feel guilty that you're not using the rest of it, which is how I always feel with pedals that do everything like this and have all the presets and the MIDI and all the other stuff going on. They do so much, and you're just going to use it for that one sound that you've been dreaming of, which is a good sound. You should be proud of yourself. You did something creative. You had a sound in your mind and you made it real, but now you feel guilty because you're not making all the other sounds that are possible real either. There's something that I want to find. I'm going to find it. I'm almost there. Starting out on that high string a little bit. There we go. It's the sensitivity. Am I there? Am I doing it? Do you guys catch the musical reference? If you're old enough, you might. The young pups out there probably have no idea what I'm doing. Call it out. Call out the TV theme reference in the comment section if you recognize it. Kind of like that square wave. Why don't I get to cover more Ottawas and envelope filters? It's such a fun effect. Maybe because it's annoying to the rest of the band, right? It's such a fun sound though. Okay, can I figure out some of the other stuff now? Hold and ramp. Not sure what I'm doing when I hold that. Not sure what I'm doing when I hold that. Tap to set tap tempo. Hold to ramp to second speed. How do I set second speed? There we go. Okay, I figured it out. The thing I was trying to adjust earlier, I was setting a secondary setting. Okay. All right. It all makes sense now. Okay, so I've got different ramp settings here. I've got up, latch, and down. So this is up. Here is latch. What does that do? I'm not sure I'm doing the right thing yet. And down. Well, it didn't go up that time. I'm doing the right thing, I just don't understand it. Oh! Okay, so I just held this and I went to drift mode, and now the rate is drifting up and down. That's interesting. That's cool. You either have to dial it in so specifically for whatever track you're working on, or have a track that allows for things to move in and out with a rate like that. I'm sure that's where MIDI comes into play, if you want to be extremely specific with the control over something like this. So Did it go back? Yes. So that's the momentary setting. Oh, okay. I understand. So pink is auto-wah, green is envelope filter. So if I go to the envelope filter setting, all right, now I've got, all right, up, latch, not sure what latch is about yet, and down. Oh! I should have figured that out way earlier. There's so much here, though. You can't blame me. The down setting makes your guitar sound like it's swallowing. Spread that out a bit. So that was down. Here is up. Again, what does latch do? Okay, what does it say? Latch, where's latch? What does it do? Okay, I'm just gonna admit defeat and say that I don't know what the latch setting does there. But clearly I know what the other two settings do. I want that laser sound again, but without... I'm gonna grab an expression pedal now. Try to cover as much as I can. It seems to work. There we go. It works as a wah. Let's dial back that cue a little bit. It's crispy. A little bit hotter. does it all. Of course it does. It's an auto wah, it's an envelope filter, it's a regular wah. They didn't miss a trick. Huh! It is switching in between. Maybe that's the latch mode thing? I don't know. Okay, so I can control the rate with the expression pedal. But I can also switch with the foot switch itself. Reverb, please. And delay. And you know what? All the reverb. And I know there's so much I'm missing here. I don't really fully understand what I'm doing with the secondary and tertiary settings and stuff like that. This is a pedal that deserves to be studied. Studied by scientists, pedal scientists that can decode everything that's going on here. I think I've done a decent job of exploring kind of the range of tonal possibilities across the knobs, the kind of analog sound of the circuit, but the digital controls, there's so much going on. Okay, I have been in expression mode. There's a little switch on this side that goes in between expression and tap mode. I was like, what if I've been doing a weird thing and controlling the tap with an expression pedal? But no, I was doing it correctly. How do you wrap your head around something like this? This is a love letter to all the wah freaks out there, all the wah lovers, the lovers of swooshy, whooshy sounds, all the sexy sound lovers out there, auto wah, envelope filter, regular wah, and all sorts of like crazy tweaky controls. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. You did it again, Flower Petals. Congratulations. Another brilliant pedal that's extremely over-engineered with so much going on that I can barely wrap my head around it. I want to jam a little bit. I am going to grab my Deep 6. fun? Yeah! It's an end-all, do everything in wah world. It's a wide, wide world of wah sounds pedal. Is there anything it doesn't do? I don't know. I was really liking it with that dirt during that jam. Let's do a quick test. Take the expression out and just have some fun with dirt sounds. Sort of that setting sounds like it's swallowing. Or like gagging on something. It's very fun, it's very interesting, very gross. Let's try just some full-blown fuzz. Some amp style distortion. What else can I do? So what did you guys think? Did that tickle your ears in all the right ways? Are you clicking the link down below to check the price? You might have already. What do you think about the price? What do you think about the features? What do you think about the sounds? Tell me down in the comment section. I want to know all your thoughts on auto wah and envelope filter and regular wah. It does it all. And I know, even though I've been sitting here for 2.5 hours recording, I know that I've left a lot on the table. There's stuff described in the manuals that I didn't even get close to figuring out. It really is an end-all wah machine. Envelope filter, auto wah, regular wah, whatever you want, it'll do it all. You can dial every setting. I can't think of anything that it left out. Can you? It's ridiculous what pedals have become, what they can be. Remember when pedals were just a little box with 2 knobs on it and a foot switch, and you could understand it just by looking at it? It's incredible. Technology has come so far. So huge thanks to Flower Pedals for sending me yet another puzzle box to solve. Jeez Louise. I'm going to have to spend time after the video learning more about this thing. I'm going to have to go watch other people's demo videos. So yeah, huge thanks to Flower Pedals. Thanks to you for making it all the way to the end. We appreciate you over here. And when I say we, I mean me, Tony.
What?
Brian. Steve isn't here right now, but if he was, he'd thank you as well. Yeah, thanks for making it to the end. We appreciate it. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, dislike, leave me a rude, nasty comment. Support us on Patreon. Buy a shirt if you're naked, and stay grounded. Bye, everybody.